yards as he's tackled at the 20. Now the Georgia Southern man, this is Jerick McKinnon. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. They run once more with McKinnon. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Straight ahead they go with McKinnon. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 41-yard line. Now a give. This is McKinnon. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Well, whatever script they put together for this offensive drive, Charles, seems to be working. Curious to see if this defense will make any adjustments here.
Things certainly going according to plan, aren't they? I mean, the way they're advancing the football, it's like they're on the practice field having one of their better days. But instead, it's game day, and they're moving the ball downfield with purpose.
Mahomes now on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And they went empty backfield, and because of that, nobody was there to pick up the blitz.
And you know that offenses, when they go with the empty backfield, they have different things designed on every play to try to account for things. But what people often forget, defense is audible as well. And a lot of times when they see an empty backfield, they audible right into a blitzing situation.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now here's Mahomes. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 14. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. Once he broke through that first wave of defenders, there was a pretty big gap there for him to run.
And it helps that they were in a dime defense. That's 6 defensive backs. So this is why a lot of teams now are searching for those linebacker safety combo type guys who can add a little.
Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 63 yards. And the Cowboys are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Extra point by Lamar, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Lamar to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that tuck rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. A couple of 1st downs on the drive already as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Handoff, it's McKinnon. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. To throw, it's Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 22 yards there, a 1st down. They go back to the ground with Edwards-Helaire. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Butker is on target. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken from about the 12. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drop. They watch the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 115 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Running the jet sweep as Prescott backs it forward. And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
That was a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. On 2nd down, Elliott. They're still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game, and I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. That he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. He finds his target. It's Schultz. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Well, every lineman knows the rule. You only get a 1-yard buffer beyond that line of scrimmage, and then the flag is thrown, and he got tagged for it there. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. 4th down, Prescott. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. There he goes, right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone to potentially tie this game up. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. 1st down, Prescott. This will be caught inside the 10. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Prescott from the gun. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. He's at the 50, 30, 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. It's one thing to get the interception, and it was a great play, but then you saw how quickly all of his teammates, Charles, turned to find blocks, made sure they had space for him to make the house call.
And not only did they turn and find the blocks, none of them clipped from behind, blocked someone in the back. This play is going to stand. And how about what we see each and every week now? When the defenders make a big play, there's always a group celebration after the takeaway.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter from the 10. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 161 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They go to Elliott again. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the pistol, here's Elliott. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 10th carry now for Elliott. It looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves him with 7 yards to go on 3rd down.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
On 3rd down, Elliott. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football, caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. From the shotgun again to Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Lamar, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Following the touchdown, here's Lamar to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Throwing now is Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 39. Mahomes on the give to Edwards-Helaire. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Barr. And the Cowboys are going to take over here up near the 40. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the third quarter. But now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Quick throw, and it's caught by Gallup. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. A first down carry by Elliott. And some space here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 217 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Buying time to his left. He'll get this to Elliott. Down inside the 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 27 yards. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Neville Gallimore on the stop.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Mahomes. That is caught by Smith-Schuster. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, 55 yards. And the Chiefs answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point by Butker is on target, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. They get this out quickly to the left side. And it was the stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Elliott. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Again, it's Elliott. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. Leaves them with 3rd and just a yard.
Short game, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. Elliott running right. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now Prescott. And that's Elliott, complete. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Here's Dak. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
A 20th carry here for Elliott. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Prescott. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 21. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. To throw, Prescott. And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. Oh, no, he lost the football. And can you...
Oh, my God.
Mistake leads to a defensive touchdown, and they're a point away from tying this thing up. So a great second effort there as he's able to stay upright and get into the end zone.
I think not just a second effort. I think a 3rd effort was what got him in. Maybe possibly even a 4th.
Yeah, whatever it was, he was not
Oh, that's crazy.
At the extra point, it's up and good, and we may very well be headed to overtime. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Taken in at the 3. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the safe calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal.
And this is going to be intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. So
Don't you quit, player. Don't quit.
Yeah.